tree in a minute. Anyway, we got the final 12. We got Lightning. We got Sunsoul. We got Millennial Tree. We got Jafar. We got 9. We got Grim. We got Gatux. We got Henry. We got 8. We got Doc. We got Lana. And lastly, Tinkerbell. Bro, L for not putting them in alphabetical order, bro. Grumpy Bear drops the twist saying no challenge today. Everyone freezes. Because we're merging, teams are gone. Which is good for Millennial Tree because he was the last one left. Reactions: Millennial Tree's quiet saying at last balance restored. Jafar smirks saying now the real game begins. Lightning: everyone for themselves! Lorna says this just got way cooler. 9 immediately analyzing everyone. Bro, why? 2 eliminated players are coming back. The eliminated contestants return, walking in, basically the people who got eliminated. Captain Hook, who was the first boot. Sleepy, who was the second boot. Lola was third boot, but Bashful, Lola, Chief, Princess Aurora, and Raspberry Tort. Tree and Grumpy don't get to rejoin because they just got eliminated, so I didn't put them in it. So there is 7 people here. Lightning says no way they're back. Jafar smirking saying opportunities return. Lola says miss me. Chief says I'm back in charge. Grum says why, just why. Bashful says hi again. Hook says this time I win. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but he probably gonna get, like, flower and claim vengeance for getting eliminated this early. The eliminated contestants are taken away to compete. Last chance gauntlet, obstacle course, puzzle, and balance test. First 2 to finish rejoin and get automatic immunity. The battle: Hook rushes aggressively. Lola pushes ahead confidently. Chief yells while running. Aurora stays graceful. Bashful tries his best. Sleepy is just slow. And Raspberry complains mid-run. Final stretch, it comes down to Captain Hook, Lola, and Aurora. Man! Hook finishes first, and Lola finishes second. Aurora's just behind. Man, Aurora, I was rooting for you, man! This is the worst rejoin I ever got in a season, bro. I'm happy about Hook, but Lola, I don't really care about you. So Hook and Lola have immunity. Everyone else is up for elimination. Hook returns smiling at the cast saying miss me. Lola flips her hair saying I'm back where I belong. And you beat Grumpy because he just got eliminated, so Lola beat Grumpy. Apparently. Lightning says, oh come on. Jafar to himself says this complicates things. 9 is now tracking even more threats. Lana quietly says, good thing I still got this idol. And then you already know what I gotta do. We'll hand them marshmallows if they're safe. I was rooting for Chief to come back the most. I really did. I wanted him to come back over Lola of all people. But nope, it's Lola and Hook. Okay, so these 2 have immunity. Tensions are high. Jafar quietly watches everyone. 9 is analyzing possible votes. Lightning is pacing saying this is bad. Lana's gripping her auto in her pocket. And Silent Salt's just watching everything. May I remind you, Silent Salt hasn't said a word this entire time. Grumpy Bear speaks saying this is the merge, anyone can go home. Grumpy Bear lets Garfield walk in, who's holding a tray of marshmallows, saying if I call your name you're safe. The results begin. Oh god. Safe Garfield says Jafar. Jafar smirks taking a marshmallow. Tell me my boy Gatorx is safe, please. Safe 9. 9 nods calmly. Safe Henry Stickman. Henry. Safe Lana Loud.
Alright, Cameron, it's time for your shower, so now let's get going. Y'all fooling around, I'm finna get upset.
She didn't even need to use her idol, so she smiles slightly, still holding it. Safe 8. Safe Tinkerbell. She grabs it quickly, unimpressed. Safe Millennial Tree Cookie. He says Tom continues. Safe Grim. He says cool. And then the remaining players are Lightning, Silent Soul, Doc, and... Why is my boy Gatorx still here? Question mark. Why? Gatorx should have been safe like a long time ago. Bottom 4, Lightning panics saying, no way, I'm going home. Doc says statistically I should. Gatorx says this is unacceptable. Silent Salt just stares in disbelief. Safe Garfield says Lightning. He jumps up saying yes. Safe Silent Salt Cookie takes the marshmallow silently. And the bottom 2 is Doc and Gatorx. Why you do Gatorx like that? You better not eliminate my boy, bruh. No, we are not doing this again. Doc is panicking hard, saying, I am essential. Gatorx says, I refuse this outcome. Bro, please. Doc is eliminated. Okay, good. Okay, good. My boy Gatorx stays for another day. Thank God. I was finna say, you better not eliminate Gatorx this early. Gatorx was my boy. He was probably my favorite villain in the entire thing. So with that, all the dwarfs are officially wiped out of the game. Sleepy's gone, Bashful's gone, Grumpy's out of here, and now Doc's out of here. Which is surprising because I thought he was gonna make it to like the final 10 and I was getting scared for a second. So, I'm glad Doc got out. So all the dwarfs are out of here. Doc's exit, Doc looks shocked saying, but the numbers didn't add up. I'm just glad my boy Gatorx is safe. He slowly walks off still confused. Wait. Garfield, you racist, bruh. You didn't give Gatorx his marshmallow. You gave everybody a marshmallow except for Gatorx, bruh. Garfield is racist confirmed? Bro, why you do my boy like that? Jafar looks pleased. 9 is thinking hard about best moves, and Hook and Lola smirk with immunity. Lana pulls the auto out again. It goes brighter than ever, saying, yeah, I'm definitely using this soon. Grumpy Bear says merge just started. I'm just surprised that Garfield was racist to my boy Gatorx like that. Bruh, everybody got a marshmallow except for him. Like, Garfield, I'm on you. Why are you being racist to my boy? Is it because he's a villain? You tripping.